Diabetics must live life as a delicate balancing act, balancing their blood sugar with insulin and careful eating. Their alternative could be disability or even death.
Now, as KGUN 9 on your sides, Craig Smith says U of A researchers have borrowed an idea from a tea bag to develop a better way to keep diabetics healthy.
Rebecca Ruiz-Hudman lives a life governed by her diabetes and the insulin pump that balances her blood sugar and keeps her alive.
It goes down too low, then I don't wake up, I go to the hospital and I'm in a coma.
But at the U of A Med School, they are working on a method that would free diabetics from the tyranny of managing their insulin moment to moment. They refer to it as a sophisticated sort of tea bag. Like tea flows through the walls of a tea bag, insulin would flow through a specialized membrane into a diabetic's bloodstream. The bag holds transplanted insulin-producing cells from a donated pancreas. With a transplanted pancreas, a patient needs powerful drugs to keep the body from rejecting the transplant. The tea bag avoids that.
Essentially, you block the cells from the immune system from tasting or feeling the transplanted tissue, and therefore they don't reject it. So you isolate, essentially, the immune system from the transplanted cells.
The insulin-producing cells are scarce, and just implanting them in a bag alone would require an implant too large to be practical. But with an oxygen supply, a very small bag of cells could control someone's diabetes. At U of A, they're working on a system that would use electricity from a small battery to separate oxygen from the water in a patient's body. It would take just a quick office visit to implant it under the skin of your arm or torso.
Anywhere that it would grow some blood vessels to help supply the blood that it's going to be sensing, as well as absorbing the insulin that it's producing.
The system may be ready for human tests in 2 or 3 years. For Rebecca Ruiz-Hudman and diabetics like her, that could be liberating.
I remember what it was like to have a pancreas. I'd sure like to have a functioning pancreas again, or at least something that acts like it.
Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.